What's going on, everybody? It's Coopster here. So, I'm making this video because today, being January 8th, it's officially been 1 year since my first upload on YouTube. Now, if you guys have been here since the beginning, you guys are legends, first of all, if you are. Fun fact, my video that I actually uploaded was about legends. It was about Sonic the Hedgehog being a legend. It was the first comic dub I ever did in my life, and I can't even watch it now because it's really bad. Like I said, I just to kind of explain how this came to be, this channel, and what I did. I was just like, like I said, I was getting into the Sonic community a lot, and I'm just like, what if because I was reading a lot of comics, like a lot of community-made comics, and this is where I came across. I think The Piece of the Past is actually the first comic I came across, actually, so that's why I dubbed it immediately. Like I said, it was the first one I ever came across, and then I just kept reading and more of them as time gone on, and I really liked them. Like, a lot of them are really good. I'm not gonna lie, they're really good. But like I said, the video, I just made it kind of for fun. I wasn't like, I wasn't thinking that it would get to where we are now. Like I said, I made it, and it, it didn't do really great. It got like, I don't know, like maybe 100 viewers or something. And then I decided to make a second part as well, which I made after that. I think it was like a few, if not a few weeks after. I can't really remember. I actually have to, if you can hear me clicking, I'm trying to remember everything. Yeah, so basically I made it almost like a month later. I decided to make part 2 because part 1 was doing pretty well. Like, I can't exactly remember how well it was doing, but it was doing well. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll make a part 2 because a lot of people seem to like it, or somebody likes it out there. And then I guess what happened, I still don't really know what happened, in my opinion, but I think part 2 was shared somewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure of that, because, you see, literally one night I logged in, and then I remember this night very well. I logged into the YouTube channel here, because I have 2 YouTube channels, like one personal and then one sis. And I logged in, I was like, okay, wait, whoa, like why are there so many viewers on part 2? Like, what's going on? So literally I logged in, and there was like 10K viewers. I was like, wait a second. So I was like, whoa, like what happened? What on earth happened? I was shocked. I still am to this day. Like, I don't understand how it did so well. I mean, I'm happy. I am happy. Trust me. I never take it for granted. Like, I'm happy every day I log into this channel, and I'm just like, wow, like, I did this. I made a video that has, like, over almost 70K viewers. Like, what? So, like I said, I'm just amazed. So that one got shared, and then, of course, like I said, part 2, in my opinion, I think it's the top viewed video on my channel. I'd have to look over like what's the most popular out of all the videos, but so far part 2 is like it used to be number 2, now it's number 3, because White Collar, which we'll get to in a second, White Collar just blew it out of the water. White Collar is like, I know everyone wants me to make one, but as I explained, I don't make the comics, so I don't I don't make the artwork, I just dub it. So I'm waiting too. Trust me, as soon as I get some more, I will definitely be making a part 3. Definitely, no question. But yeah, so basically part 2 was blowing up, so then I made a part 3 in very fast. Like, I was shocked, so I was like, okay, they want it, I'm getting another one. So, fun fact about these videos, by the way, which is why I kind of want to remaster them to a degree, because I've learned a lot over the last year about video editing and, sound editing and, just dubbing in general. I've learned a lot, and I can't watch these videos for the life of me, because, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cringe at them, because, like, they're really old. First of all, they're back before my voice was even good, and like it's fun. If you guys want, you can go back and watch them. But if you watch part 1 to 3 of The Piece of the Past, you can tell my shadow voice was starting to get better. Like now I can do the shadow voice without any reason. Like I can just do it like that on the fly, you know. Like of course I'm better with a script. Obviously I'm better with like a script in front of me, but I can do a shadow voice if you want. I can talk like this. I can be the ultimate life form if needed. But you know, so I love it because I can do that, and you know, there's a few other voices I can do down, and now also as well. Towards the end of the year, you guys may have known, I was in a Knuckles. Like I was a Knuckles in a huge channel. Like I was there, which as I'm recording is actually not even out yet. But you know, I mean, I'm gonna record a video in 2 days saying like, yep, I was in the video. I want to see if anyone can like actually, again, this is past tense, so you'll have to excuse me. I wonder if anyone's even going to notice it's me, because I don't like, first of all, I didn't get the good microphone like I have now. I didn't have the good microphone yet. And as well, I was very rusty with Knuckles, very rusty. So I hope I will be okay. I haven't even watched the video yet, but I'm going to cringe hearing my voice. I'm going to go like, oh God, that's me in there. Oh Lord. But I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure it's going to be fine. Like I said, this is past tense. So for people that are watching this that have come from that video, thank you again for coming over here and giving all the love and stuff. And Knuckles will return. I've already been in contact. If they want a Knuckles to come back, I'm coming back. So I'm happy for that. I'm very proud of that project. Okay, so back to the video. Sorry. So we're gonna go back to what I was talking about. So yeah, like I said, we can look back, and my shadow voice wasn't great yet. It was really not good. So you know, it got better over like a month or two. A month or two is really all I needed, and then I was pretty perfected at it. And then that's when I, you know, made White Collars, which again, White Collars as of this moment is my second most viewed video on this channel, which is like part 1, which is insane. White Collars, again, it's by the same people that made A Piece of the Past, so I figured, you know, they made another series, I'm gonna do it again. So I really like it. I like the, you know, the way Sonic and Shadow are portrayed in there, and all the characters and stuff. Really cool, really cool. I love White Collars, and the fact that they're like wearing business suits and stuff. Really cool stuff. Yeah, so that's basically what was going on. I mean, like I said, there was a time I was really sick as well. I was actually sick a lot this year, but I have finally figured things out now, so that's a plus. And yeah, I guess the other videos I made was the Shadow voice impression. Yeah, I was really happy putting that out, and I'm glad it got quite a bit of viewer base. I mean, not a lot, but it got quite a bit. I thought it'd be perfect because, I mean, like I said, again, you have to excuse me. I was not really good at video and audio together, but now I know it, so I might make a, you know, like an updated one in the future. But I just wanted to show people what I can do, and basically that is what I did. That's all what the whole video was. It was just me doing my Shadow impression. Like, it was like basically it shows the game or the movie or the show or whatever it is, and then it shows me talking. So I really liked that project. I love that project. It was fun to do because it basically shows off what I can do. As well, like I said, and then of course the part 2 preview, I was shocked how well that did. And then part 2 came out, and oh my God, part 2, I still can't believe it's even still growing to this date. Like, I think it was 2 months ago we reached, or no, it was a month or even less than a month, I don't even remember. It reached over 300K. I mean, now we're almost halfway to 400, which is just insanity to me. I don't know why people love it, and I love it too. I love White Collar. I love White Collars, the series, and I'm glad that's also what got me noticed. Like I said, the Piece of the Past part 2, it always seems to be part 2 of things seems to get me out there. I don't know. It's kind of funny. And then, of course, I did more comic dubs. Like I did the Conflict and Resolution. That one was fun. Yeah, and then the Shadows Breakdown. That was my first dub that I did with someone else. I for once, finally voiced just Shadow, and someone helped me. So it was really cool. I love that, and I'm still talking to the Sonic VA. And if you guys don't know who it is, well, I call them by different names. So I'll have to find out what their official name is. But I call them, Yeah, I called them Flareon, but it's actually your guy. No, 2783. They were amazing. I basically met them in VR chat, and I'm just like, hey, do you want to do like VA work? And he's like, sure, why not? And that's basically how it came to be. And we have done actually quite a few videos together. We did the Shadows Breakdown and the First Kiss. So that was a lot of fun. And then, like I said, I did make some videos in between. I finally had to make a video about part 3, like, where is it for White Collars? I had to explain to people that, I don't make the art. And I'm going to say this again because I still get some comments, and there's a lot of you that are probably just coming in, and new subscribers, new viewers and stuff. So basically how these dubs work is I basically grab them, I read them over, I see if they have potential, and if they, if I want to dub them, if I feel like this would be a good video. So what I do is, like I said, I will read it over, see if I like it, and if I like it, I'll make a dub of it. And the thing is, I liked White Collars, the 1 and 2, and those are a mashup of like all artwork they've made with the project. So I had to, because people kept asking me, where's part 3? Where's White Collars part 3? Well, in that video, I remember I put like a little meme in the video beginning, like showing people how well the video did and like all the comments of people asking. I'm like, okay, I think it's time to talk about it. And that's what I did. So I'm still going to say to this day, I don't know when part 3 is coming out of White Collars. Trust me, if I could, I'd do it. But I don't make the artwork, I just dub their artwork. That's all I do. I don't like make the artwork. And I got to tell you guys something. The artists are talented. Like, there's a lot of talented artwork out there I've seen. Outside of even just comic dubbing. There's so many people that are very talented in the Sonic community, and I give mad props to you guys. Because I'm just a guy talking in a voice. Like, that's not, it's like, it's impressive, but not, as great as artwork, in my opinion. But yeah, we did a lot of videos. I also did a Shadow Q&A, which I actually plan on getting a headset, so I'd like to do a part 2 to that when I finally can use my arms and stuff and doesn't look goofy. So I'd like to do that. And of course, I've made some edits over the time, like the Misery edit. I loved that. That was a very personal project for me. Really liked it because whenever I listen to music, I'm just like, man, this kind of fits like Sonic or Shadow, And that song just sung to me that it was Shadow. Like, it just did. There's many songs out there I listen to on a daily basis that is like Shadow. So I had to make a video about it, and I really liked how it turned out. I'm not gonna lie, my editing from like the beginning of this channel to then, it's amazing. Like, it's gone up in quality for sure. But yeah, so then we moved on to the bloopers, which I need to actually keep track of these because there's a lot of bloopers in videos, and I need to make a part number 2 for that. Right, and then okay, right, the Belonging comic, right. So this is where I met some more friends, and I got a guy. His name was Blaster, and I still talk to him, by the way. Like, he's one of my best buds, and basically he told me about this comic where Shadow and Metal Sonic talk, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm down, let's do it. So that's actually him in the video, and he's very talented. Like, he's got, at the time and still now, he does a lot of like voice mod stuff, which I have voice mod myself now. He's actually the one that convinced me to get it. And yeah, like, he's very talented. And Infinite, oh my god, Infinite, if I ever find a comic with Infinite, y'all would love his voice, trust me. But yeah, it was a really fun project. Like I said, it was very random, but it was a nice project and it actually did really well. Like, I was happy with how well it turned out, even though it was a very random project. Like, it wasn't Sonato. And of course, like I said, I think people were worried that I was getting at the Sonato thing, and that's what I'm known for. I know that. Like, if I look at all my videos, the Sonato ones do the best. I know they do. There's no question on that, and I know people love the ship, so as do I. So I know how it is. Right, and then, like I said, I took a 2-month break because I was dealing with a lot of things. I remember this. I made the motivation video, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, it's actually my longest video I've ever made so far in dubbing, which, I'm not gonna lie, that video was hard to edit. It was really, really hard. But we got some more projects coming up that might even beat the motivation length. This one's kind of cool because at the time I was reading a lot of the IDW comics, and this is like a what if scenario if Tails got the metal virus. So at first I thought it was real, but it wasn't. Like when I read it at first, this was before I read IDW, I was like, is this real? Like, is this from the Sonic team? And then sure enough, I was revealed that no, it wasn't. And I was like, oh, like this is, wow. Like I said, at first I was convinced at the style and the way it was portraying. Like I thought it was an actual real comic. So I was very impressed with it. So I made my own version. And that was when I think the first time we had a different, again, another actress, I should be saying, joined. And she's like one of my best friends. We talk ridiculously a lot. Like you wouldn't even believe it behind the scenes. So yeah, I got two people. That's right, because my friend Rosie was in there, which I have to again quite often. And then of course we have Wisp Girl, which is the one that the one we did. So one thing I must mention about this, which is why I took a 2 months hiatus, because I uploaded it the 18th. And then I disappeared for a while, and yeah, it was for 2 months almost. And I have to explain that because I didn't really explain very well what happened there. So basically what happened in that time was basically that video got demonetized. Okay, sorry, I had to close my window because you guys won't notice a difference, but I had to pause the recording. But anyway, so as I was saying, basically that was the first video that got demonetized very quickly on my channel. And at the time, I just got into the partnership, and I'm going to tell you guys a fun fact about the partnership, YouTube partnership, which is where you can make money. It's difficult. Like, you have to do so many things just to get into it. And at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to go back to it because, like, YouTube is, well, basically, they demonetized me, which was a hard video to make. They demonetized me for reused content. Now, the thing is, I think there's a reason for that. See, I post a lot of, I started getting into the short part of YouTube, the shorts part, and that I think is where I got demonetized because I look at all my videos and I'm like, okay, none of these are bad. Like, they got copyright, sure, but they weren't demonetized. So I think the shorts is what kind of killed it. Now, I might, if I do go back to YouTube, like partnership, I'm going to have to delete a lot of shorts. There's a lot, or private them or something, because there's a lot of shorts where YouTube just doesn't like it. And for some reason, that video was the straw. Like, every short up to that point, like around that time, was fine. But for some reason, that video was bad. They did not like that one. And I even contacted them too. Like, I did as much as I could. I even dressed fancy and I like recorded myself like with a face cam on and talking to them. They basically wanted to know like about my videos and like what I do, and I explained it. But of course, to no surprise with YouTube, unfortunately they did not respond or even look at what I said. They basically, there's a rumor going around at the YouTube headquarters where, for monetization, where they get claims and they just kind of like X them off and they don't even read or listen or watch any of the claims. So it's kind of stupid, like I said. And also, in my defense, in the video, I did include music, yes, but the music was copyright free, according to, wherever I got I can't remember where I got it from. But apparently it was copyright free. So, I mean, again, if anything, YouTube should go after the people that are like falsely advertising copyright free music, because yeah, that's kind of what killed it. So the thing is, the simple thing, which I regret to this day not doing, but what I should have done is taken down the video and re-uploaded it. Because as well, because it was copywritten and demonetized, it didn't get into the YouTube algorithm. So a lot of people didn't see it. It's actually one of my lowest viewed videos, like, of all. Okay, not my lowest viewed video, but like my lowest, like, like it took, I think the video like 2 months to get to 1K. But the reason why is because the algorithm, it took it completely out of the algorithm. So even you guys probably have never even, like the only way you would see that video is if you came to my channel. Like you would never see the video like in the algorithm. Like it wouldn't show up on recommended or whatever. It wouldn't do that. So the video was out of the algorithm, first of all, and second, it was demonetized, and there's the reason how I got demonetized. So yeah, that was a very difficult time for me, and I was also dealing with in real life stuff, and so I needed to take a break, and I did that. So you know, it was a very difficult time, but I finally came back with the Sonic Prime video. That one was good. I liked it. It did really well. Like it went, like for a video that was like only a minute long, it did extremely well, and you know, I loved it, and I still love it to this day. Very good comic, and I love the artists too. I follow a lot of their artwork. And then let's see what else happened. Of course, the Sonato comic shorts. That's right. These did really well. I was happy with how they turned out. I thought, you know, you guys wouldn't like them, but you guys did, and I appreciate that. They were really good. Of course, they're not as great as like the other series, like White Collars, like serious stuff. I know they're more just jokes, you know, for fun. But like I said, I do have some more projects coming up. I do. I actually have a list of projects I found and like comics I found that I want to dub, and I'm going to do them. But yeah, and that's basically where we're at as of this point. And of course, it's Sonic Christmas comic dub, which I did again with Rosie and Blitz. So we had quite a few people this year. We had like 3 to 4 different people. Actually, no, 5. I think 5 or 6, actually. We had a lot of people. And this was an incredible experience. I'm going to keep going, obviously. This isn't like a goodbye video, by the way. This is not... If it sounds like it, that's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry. I just want to say thank you, again, to everyone. Like, you guys are amazing, and this is only first year in. And I'm so happy. I love doing these videos. The amount of friends I've made from doing these videos. And now, like I said, now I'm working with a big comic dubber doing Knuckles, you know? So it's just really cool. I mean, I just, like I said, all this started because I was reading these stories and I wanted to tell the story in my way, like in my own voice. And that's just how it started, and that's how we are now, where we basically just tell the story just with acting. Like it's a really fun thing to do. And like I said, I mean this is only the first year in, and I'm sure this next year is going to be absolutely crazy. I mean this year was fun, but like this next year I want to do more stuff. Like I want to do, like, you know, with Sonic 3 coming out and Knuckles, like, you know, there's some projects there for edits. But of course, even, and potential dubs too, because people might make some comics dubs, like comics, because of the movie, you know, like background stuff. So, you know, there's a lot to do. And I love this. Like, I love doing this for you guys. And I'm going to keep doing it until nobody wants me to anymore. So, again, thank you guys so much. I can't believe we got, you know, almost 4,000 subscribers in 1 year, and just tons of viewers. Like, it's actually insane how much viewership we got. And that wasn't even the shorts. Like, this is just my videos. Like, the shorts did incredibly well as well. Like, the one I uploaded recently, the Time to Rock and Roll, like that one, I didn't think it was gonna do well because it's a short, you know, but it was me acting and it was amazing. It was really awesome. I loved it. I loved how it turned out because I uploaded it before the Comic Dubs short number 2. It was kind of like a sneak preview showing people my new mic, which now you guys have heard it now. But yeah, I've just done so much, and I want to keep going, you know? I mean, this year, you know, I'm hoping to do a lot of things. I want to do, you know, obviously continue the comic dubs, continue, you know, but there's more I'd like to do, and I'm going to try to do it, you know, and I hope you guys will like it. So that is what we are at. But anyways, so again, I think I've said everything I want to say. And again, thank you guys so much for all the support and continued support. And, here's to the new year. Like, here's to another year of this channel and continuing the journey, which is dubbing and doing characters. So, as from the 4 characters I do, I'll see you guys later. Sonic the Hedgehog out. Faker, you did that so bad. Thank you everyone for watching this incredible channel, and I hate that Faker, but I also really like him too. Don't tell him though. And of course, don't forget me, Jet the Hawk, We'll be here for another year. Of course, you got Knuckles the Echidna, but, thank you guys for watching, but also don't be like me. Also, can you guys tell me if Rouge is around? I need to keep an eye on that bat. So let me know. Sorry, I had to include that at the end. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And again, I'll see you guys in the next one.